In this video, I'm going to put together a raised bed for my deck. I'm going to show you what product I chose, why I chose it for gardening on my deck, and how easy it is to put together. Let's dive in. So you don't need a yard to have a garden and grow your own food. I am putting together a raised bed for gardening on my deck, which is right out here. It is incredibly windy today, so it is not a great day to be assembling out there. So I'm going to assemble inside and then move it out when the weather cooperates a little bit more. I love having herbs and lettuce and other high use items right on my deck because this is my kitchen and I want to be able to head outside and grab what I need when I need it. If you have a balcony or a small space, a raised bed like we're using today is a great way to garden. One of my favorite things about growing things on my deck is I don't get critters. I might still get bugs, but I don't get critters. They're not going to eat my lettuce. They're not going to eat my herbs. I also don't have to weed when I'm working in containers or some kind of a raised bed. Everything is contained and it's really easy to take care of. The product that I found that's going to work great for my deck is an elevated raised bed. Let's start putting this together, and I'm going to go through why I chose this one, and it comes in a lot of different configurations, so there's probably a version of this that can work for you.
This is the raised garden bed from Best Choice Products. It comes nicely packaged with wood pieces, hardware, and instructions. I found this whole process really easy, and it took me about 30 minutes to get it all set up. Mine is 48 by 24 by 30, but there are other sizes available, both larger and smaller, to fit your space. I started by laying everything out and looking over the instructions. I really like that all the holes are pre-drilled and the wood is soft enough to use only a manual screwdriver for assembly. This is a natural fir wood and it's weather resistant, so it should hold up nicely outside. I put the side pieces together first, just slotting this flat piece into the legs and securing them with screws. Then I added these long sides and used bolts and screws to attach them together. These really long bolts go into the leg, and then there is a barrel nut that holds them. It makes this whole piece just really secure. The bottom boards slide into the slats on the base of the garden bed. They come with these drainage holes, which is really important in a garden bed because we want all of that water to have some place to go so it doesn't pool. Once the base was in place, I attached the other side with bolts and screws. Finally, on the bottom, there's these few slats that add just some extra security and hold everything together. When I picked this up and flipped it over, it was really lightweight but very sturdy. There was no wobbling here. I love how lightweight the wood is, but you don't always get lightweight wood and sturdy pieces, so this one has both. The kit comes with landscape fabric to line the inside. This is going to keep the soil in place but allows for proper drainage. It's actually already sewn together, so it just drops right into the rectangle. Then I have these post caps, and I'm going to actually use these to hold the liner in place. But once you get soil in here, the liner is going to stay in place anyway. Overall, I'm really impressed with this garden bed. I love that it's lightweight and it was really easy to assemble, and it's going to hold a lot of plants. The height is also perfect for planting, watering, and harvesting. It's up off my deck, and it's not on the ground outside, so I'm not going to have an issue with any critters. If you're looking for an elevated garden bed for your deck or balcony, this is a great product. There's a link in the description if you want to check it out. If you found this video helpful, give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I'll be adding more videos to this garden playlist as the season goes on, including planting and harvesting in this raised bed. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.